YouTube, and Twitch. And I think we're good. I think we're golden. Um, so this is my thing. I don't know what we want to play today. Now, I'll leave it up to, I guess, y'all as the audience. If there's something that y'all are hoping to watch me play, or want to do, you know, we're down to do that. Again, I could probably do Palworld. I could do a ROM hack or like a fan game of Pokemon. And who knows, if we have enough people, I might open some cards on the stream. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I I can't tell. Yeah, okay, it looks like it. So, you know, I've been playing a lot of Palworld. As much as I want to play Palworld, we might just play some Cinnabar Sword again, unless people want to do something specific. Um, and if we can get 20 people watching, I might open some cards. I've got a few packs. We gotta start somewhere, you know. Um, and we're almost there. So let's get some. Let's just have some shiny hunting vibes, right? We're shiny hunting god here, so let's hunt them shinies. Um, I mean, again, I've been loving Palworld, so if we want to go to Palworld at some point, we can. But I'm gonna do something that I just haven't played in a while, and hopefully, it sets up correctly. And my dog's on the floor here. His name's Aries, so if you're in the chat and you want to say hi to Aries, feel free to say hi. I'm trying to monitor both chats, so I mean I've got 3 chats going, but we're just gonna enjoy the vibes. I'm trying to get everything set up, so that's why it's a blank screen. But again, I'm also open to suggestions on what we want to play. Um, and again, hopefully we get enough people that it'd be worth opening some Pokemon cards, because I've got a few booster bundles. I've got a few boxes that we could potentially open. Right now I'm just letting my emulator open up, because I think we're gonna play Cinnabar Sword just to start. And again, if y'all want that, that's great. If y'all don't want that, just let me know and we can switch it up at any point in time. Again, been really fun with playing some Palworld, which if you're a fan of Pokemon, I know that there's probably a part of the community that's like, I'm not going to play Palworld because Pokemon is better and it's a ripoff. And I kind of disagree with that sentiment. I think that Palworld can exist just like Pokemon exists. I think there's things that I really like about both. Um, if they took all the best parts of all of them and combined them together, I think it would be an even better game. But again, it's like there's bigger issues to worry about than if something's a ripoff of a mega corporation. Again, love Pokemon. If Nintendo was smart, they would have done something similar to what I think Palworld has done before Palworld did it. Obviously, they wouldn't have had the guns and the weapons and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like they could have made like a really cool open world crafting. And they kind of got somewhere there with Legends Arceus, which, again, great game. It was revolutionary for the time being, but again, Power took it a step farther, made it completely open world. Um, the Luckies are fun in Power World, they're just not as fun. Okay, so my emulator kind of took a crap right now. I'm gonna see if I can figure out which one of these is the sword one. I think it's this one. And I know you guys can't see my screen right now. and I appreciate any of you that have been waiting here, just waiting for a game to start. Um, I'm happy to just vibe and talk too. I have not updated any of my programs in a while for like, my emulators or anything like that, so that could also be the problem. I've tried clearing as much space as I could. Um, I'm not an editor, but I have so many videos on here, so that's one of the reasons I like being able to stream to YouTube as well, rather than just streaming to like TikTok or Twitch, because all my lives are stored on YouTube, which is great. Again, thank you all for joining. I mean, we're almost to 20, which I didn't think we'd get to be completely honest. But like I said, if we get up to 20, I'll open up some cards. Now, I just don't know what's going on with my emulator. So let me see what I can do. Sometimes stuff just sucks. Oh, there we go. I think I figured it out. Let's see if Pokemon Sword opens up. Now, I can grab a few things. Again, I don't mind. You guys probably won't be able to hear me. I'll be right back and grab a few things while this is loading up. I'll just grab a couple booster bundles. We'll just start with 2. I think 2 is a good amount, and we'll see where it goes. Hi, bud. All right. Well, we got to 20. I think that's good. I've got wrong one. I've got Ascended and Chaos, so I think I know which one people would prefer seeing opened. Which I don't mind opening Ascended. I also have Prismatic, but I feel like we gotta wait till we get a few more. And I'll probably only do like 1 pack at a time, and then maybe when we hit another, I don't know, milestone of viewers, we can do that. And for those of you that have not seen or have not played or anything with Cinnabar Sword is a ROM hack. So it was made by I think this guy named Eknoid, and Dark Pulse Ranger had helped with that as well, giving input and feedback. And it has just custom shinies. That's the main reason why I like playing it. And they have loads of other ROM hacks that have so many different shinies. And being shiny hunting god, I kind of want to hunt the shinies, and I don't know why this is loading. It's taking so long to load. Again, I don't know if I saw anybody comment which one. But you guys want to see me open up Chaos or Ascended? I have not opened a lot of either, just because getting hands on Pokemon cards is atrocious sometimes. But I think it has like loads and loads of shiny Pokemon. Okay, it looks like we're getting somewhere. So let me see if I can get this display up. Let me see what we got. We can change this to that. Okay. Looks like we are in the game now. Now, there is no sound, so it gets a little laggy sometimes, and I hate the sound. I can throw on some background music though. which I probably should have done that, but I wasn't expecting to. Um, see if I can log in quickly. It would be nice if we can. I don't know which one I would have used. Wow, we're at 30 viewers. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I will figure out. What music do we want? Do we want pop, electric, hip hop, funk, country? Never mind. I won't do country. I'm sorry, guys. Rock is good. I'm a big rock fan, but I know that's not everybody's. I'll just put something on. Hopefully that works and you can hear it. I don't know how laggy it's going to be on TikTok, so apologies in advance. I know that's not the greatest thing. I'm so new to this. You know, I'm going to open this. I don't care. We're doing Ascended. Before we get into the game. But let's hope things are connecting. I was doing some Dynamax Adventures, but I'm gonna have trouble opening this. I can feel it. Should have been prepared. I've been doing Dynamax Adventures, which have been fun, just trying to hunt some of the legendaries, because I believe those also have custom shinies. Man, these things are on there nicely. Okay. Now, I don't have to hunt the legendaries. I can just go around and kind of show you some shinies. But oh, my dog wants to partake. Okay, we got the packs. We'll do one right now. Maybe when we get up to, let's say 80, if we can. If you guys don't want to stay, that's fine. I'm not here to take your time, but I just want to vibe and chill with people. So we're going to open this up. And hopefully we can hit something big because I don't have the luck. Okay, we got Skitty. We got Bellsprout. I'm not going to say all their names, Rotom, because it's hard to see. Tepig. We got a person thing. We got Solrock. We got Charmeleon. Okay, our first reverse, and it's a Slandit. We got a Beautifly, and okay, hey, we hit an EX on the first pack. Nothing too crazy, but a Zangoose. Honestly, one of the cooler Pokemon back in the day. But hey, well, there goes the mintness on it. That still looks fine. But hey, we hit on the first pack, so I will take that, you know? We'll save some for later, but right now we'll just kind of go around. And again, if anybody at any point sees something that they're like, man, I want you to hunt that because I want to see the shiny, by all means, just shout it out. I'm going to try and, again, pay attention to chat, something I'm not used to, but we're just going to have fun with it. And again, hopefully we can get the shinies. Now, I would love to be a full-time streamer, but as you know, I'm so new to this. So I'm just here for the vibes. Again, anything that can make it work. This is the shiny Charizard for this game. And got to remember all the controls. That obviously is not the correct one. Let's see. I can show you kind of like my team right now if it loads. So we got Toothless. I know it's kind of hard to see. I can maybe adjust that on the yeah, there. I might have just messed up my flow. But that's okay. We got AutoZone. you know? This one doesn't look too much different. I had to name him PP. He's yellow. He's a water type. It just kind of works. Excalibur, this one, I love this shiny. It's so good. I mean, the original shiny was so good on this one too, but um, this is the shiny Lucario. However, they also have added like almost like Delta species to this game, so it's not just the normal steel fighting. If I wrong button again. If I go into it, we can kind of check it out. I think it's ghost fighting maybe. Which again, ghost fighting, fantastic. And then I got the Pink Pony Club. Where my Pink Pony Club fans at? So yeah, that's just a little bit of what we got. And I have a PC full of other ones. Again, these buttons. Okay. So we can go around and just kind of mess around with stuff. I do have I guess a cheat, a mod that allows me to see the shinies in the overworld, so we don't have to like constantly jump in and out of battles, which again is very helpful. um I don't think I've gone to one of the I don't think I went to the Isle of Armor yet. But like I said, we can go anywhere realistically. Man, I need to just make different keybinds. I'm so used to playing Palworld. So we could go to different routes. I don't think the routes change, but the wild areas do change. And I did it again. Getting close to another pack, guys. So I mean, again, I'd love to open up more packs. We just got to get to 80 people. Which would be fun. I don't think I've ever had 80 people on a stream before. And I don't think there's anybody on Twitch. I appreciate those of you on TikTok that are hanging around. I'll double check my Twitch right now just to see, because I'll add that amount as well. Yeah, guys, Twitch is letting me down, but you're not. Y'all are the real ones. So, again, anything that pops up that anybody's like, oh man, let's hunt that. Oh, okay, Choodle. There's a Trapinch flying. It's also randomized. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's some. These guys must be so tiny right now. Yeah, they're all Choodles, and I can't really see them. Sometimes there's different Pokemon that also spawn in the grass. So it's going to be like if we did like this one, it could be a different Pokemon. So like a Phoebus. Nice. Again, not too worried about getting a Phoebus. I think I also have a mod that speeds this game up, so which it's not speeding up right now, which means it's probably likely to crash. Cool, it didn't. Gotta have my cord. Man, I don't want to hit my dog. So we're gonna have to do this very gently. I tried to bring his food down. He doesn't really hang out in the basement too much, but he's the best boy. So nope. Let's not fight. Let's run. I'm not gonna waste our time fighting. 20 more people though. Another pack. I'm not gonna double it every time. I'm probably just gonna make us go to another really good milestone. I know I have a Bond Suite already, which if that's what we want to hunt, we can definitely hunt. But ooh. But there's sometimes some random stuff. Oh, hey, there's a shiny. We're gonna catch it. And I'll let one of you guys name it if you want. I think this will be my second of this Ralts Curlia line. So it's a little bit different shiny. Also, I'm not prepared to actually hunt and catch things. So that's on me. I don't have anybody that makes it really easy. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try and probably do some quick balls and see if that works. Oh. And if it doesn't, I mean, we can always kill it. I mean, that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. But we caught it. Any name? Anybody want to offer a name for this Pokemon, Curlia? I think I named my first, like, Ralts Timmy Turner. This is lovely. Oh. Curlia, any names? If not, I'm just going to go for whoever's in the... Whoever joined. We could name it Marcus. Marcus just joined. I'll name it Marcus. Unless you guys need me to give you a few more moments. Hello, Apex. Is my multi-chat not working? You know, today it's been 20 minutes, but streaming in general, not a lot. We're just gonna do Marcus for this. I've not been streaming a lot. I want to. It gets busy. Recently moved. Well, not so recent now, but I'm a teacher and I was working an hour plus away, and it was ridiculous. My controller just seems like it disconnected. But again, I want to get into streaming. Thank you. I mean, this ain't my game. This is somebody else's. I wish I could take credit for the ingenuity. I like shiny hunting, and I'm always gonna enjoy shiny hunting anything new. So we got different ways we can go. I don't care where we go, but I do like you know, when we get a few people wanting to kind of push us in the right direction. I don't know if I have a Rowlet anymore. I think I accidentally killed a Rowlet that I had. The Clobopus is always fun. There's also stuff that spawns on the water. I've had it where like Mantikes and Mantines spawn in land, and any swimming Pokemon on land just like swims. It's bad. And with the speed up, it's really annoying. But it's still pretty fun. Oh, here, I'll show you guys this, because I don't know what the shiny looks like for this, but I think my Discord username, well, my Discord username is Froster00, and I'm pretty sure my server is just Shiny Hunting God, but I can add that to the chat. There's my Discord link. But this Axew is also a different style Axew, which is cool. One of those Delta species. We're getting there. If we get a few more, I don't think that's a shiny. And that's the thing is like oh, there's Pikachu with a hat. That'd be a cool shiny to get. I like know the regular shinies, but I don't know any shinies in this game unless I've seen them previously. So we are cooked if I'm just looking for something that looks slightly different than most of the stuff that spawns. So Axew might be a little hard to find. I don't think I caught an Axew last time. There's Executes, there's a Staryu. Honestly, Staryu's not bad. But looks like Swinubs, Coughings. Anything like of interest? There's a Delta species. Oh, hey, there's a shiny. Let's take it. Rookidee. I don't think I've gotten this Rookidee before. It's a nice little green guy. Start thinking of names if we do catch it and put it in the chat. I'm all ears. We're just here to vibe. And hopefully we catch it. And we caught it. Nice. I love it. All right. Let's see. Now, again, it's fine if there's no names. This is a nice looking bird. Yeah, let's give it a nickname. What are we feeling? We're getting some viewers up. We're almost to 80 across all platforms, it looks like, so that's solid. What should we name this rookity? I'll name it after Apex Nova right now. I'm not thinking of anything crazy right now, but maybe one day we'll think of something crazy in a little bit. You know, I do want to add to my party. I feel like I might. I kind of want to get rid of AutoZone. AutoZone just ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. I mean, AutoZone's fun, but just not the same. I kind of want to see what the Corv Knight looks like, you know? Well, we've already gotten 2 shinies, so I mean that's pretty effective. Like I said, I have a passion for the shiny hunting. And there's fan games out there that I want to play. I want to do a shiny only run of Infinite Fusion and see what kind of fusions can be made there. This is another alpha or like delta species Pokemon. Um, shouldn't be a shiny, but we're getting there. If we get 7 more people to join, I'll open up another pack of cards. Any excuse to open up packs of cards. Again, I try to edit cards or like make videos on the side too. That's a Pidove. Oh well. Um I just haven't been doing that a lot. Summer's been busy. We got the dog in November, so adjusting to life with a puppy. And he's actually he's doing such a good job right now, so I'm so happy that I'm able to kind of stream and do this right now cuz it is difficult at times to do that. Ooh, any of these? Let's go into this it's another Phoebus, just not a shiny one. Um, so I'm just fortunate enough that right now I can stream and like I've been on a kick just playing some Palworld. So if you saw one of my streams, probably earlier this week or last week, I was probably playing Palworld, which again, uh, I think it's an incredible game. It's fun. It's just a different vibe than what we've been getting with Pokemon. Ah, there's Nidoran. Um, but again, I still have room for both in my heart. You know, I love them. Now I could. There's a mod out there that also can allow you to not only see the shinies in the wild, but the shinies have the sparkle sound effect. I kind of was able to somehow get this one to work, and I honestly don't know how I did it because I'm not as tech savvy as I'd like to be. Like I know enough and can watch enough videos to kind of figure things out, but I just remember I don't know how I figured out how to get the open world shinies mod to work in this game. But I am happy that I still got it to work. I was trying to help some other people with it, and I feel so bad because I don't know how. Let's see if there's a Pokemon from this tree. I don't think I've gotten a shiny from the trees yet. Okay, Roggenrola, not bad. We're so close. 4 more people. 4 more people, and I'll open up another pack. Oh yes, sorry. I gotta accept friend request. I'm gonna try and do that right now. Boom. Okay, friend request accepted. Oh no. Almost took all the berries. That's a shiny? That's a shiny. Let's go. I was like, there's no way that's the regular. Um, different color than I was expecting, but again, get a name going. Get a name going. Okay? I'm ready for names. Um, we could name it Nidorino just to, you know, just in that sense, but okay. It's not my favorite from this ROM hack, but it's not bad either. It's got a nice like coloration to it. Oh, I just said no nickname. Crap. Sorry if you guys were thinking of something. And then wrong button. Wrong button. So many. I'm playing on a freaking Xbox controller, and I have a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, so it's going about as good as you'd expect. We're so close. We are. My controller just went to crap. But and again, if anything sounds bad or no, we don't want that. Um, or like I need to adjust sound, just let me know. Again, I'm so new to. I'm in no means professional at this, and don't claim to be. As much as that would be fun, I teach. I teach math, so you can expect my life's pretty awesome. Um, just getting to deal with people that love math so much, just as much as I do. They don't. I don't think they give much thought to math at all. But you know, I still want to help them understand and be there. So, teach college and high school, and I guess now middle school, junior high, if that's the best way to think of it. We could get Nidorino. We could get that shiny. Um, so you know, I'm just trying my best. Okay, we got enough people across all platforms. I'm gonna open up another pack. I know that's what everybody's mainly waiting for here, anyways. Got 5 packs. Let's do this one. Again, if we hit something crazy too, I'd be ecstatic. But you never know. I'm gonna hide it so that you guys can't see if we have a god pack or not. I mean, if we did have a god pack, I can tell this is a. Yeah, it's just regular. We got a Roggenrola, some other stuff. Again, apologies for the video camera quality. Next one should be the one after it should be. Okay. We got a reverse Vullaby. We got an Entei, nice, and a Zekrom. So nothing out of the ordinary with that. That's okay. Again, you don't want to hit all the cards like in the first couple packs. That's just boring, you know? Like we need to wait till we get something crazy. Um could do I mean I've seen that on like YouTube on other videos and stuff. You know, the cards decide what I hunt, which we could do that. I think this game has a lot of Pokemon, but also it's just there's just so much and it's pretty overwhelming on what you want to look for or get. So, again, let's maybe can we try for 120 as like our or 100, I don't know. 120 as our next mark. You can't see anything. Is it black? Let me see on my end cuz I can No, okay. It seems like it's fine. It looks like it's fine on Twitch. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Is that Tiffany? It's hard to see. I've got multiple games going, so I'm just trying to, you know, or multiple streams going. And let me see if I can change this a little bit. Again, I appreciate you. Um, maybe I can pop that out. There we go. Um, so can you not hear me at all? Is anybody having trouble with my audio? Because again, if so, I'd like to know. And apologies, Tiffany. I'm trying to see what's going on. Again, multitasking is not my strong suit. But I'm trying my best. Let me see what I'm gonna see if my stream can. That's so weird. Huh. Desktop audio is not going. I don't even think the mm, sorry everybody, trying to figure out what's going on. Huh. So my microphone's working, but I don't know why. Can TikTok hear me? I think TikTok can. I just don't know what's going on. Like I can't hear it on Twitch either. Um Audio mixer. I'm messing around with I'm trying to I guess you can't hear me. I'll type it. Let's see. It says my microphone's working. Properties. Okay. So why is it not picking up my audio? Hmm. Has everybody just been sitting here not listening to me the whole time? I'm so sorry. Um, let's see. Weird. Weird. Okay. Maybe it's a stream manager issue. Let me Y'all, if anybody knows anything, hmm, yo, what? What the heck? Can this? Yes, no? So, I don't need the desktop audio. So interesting. I was having issues with my OBS. At some point. Like, it wasn't letting me stream, so maybe that's the issue. I've got my microphone. Properties. Huh. Like, what the heck? Do I need to move it up? So, I've got my microphone. What the heck? Why is it not catching it on stream? There's no audio at all. Alright. Now I'm worried it's not working audio-wise on anything. I can throw on some background music, though. No, I mean, it's working on YouTube. Why is Twitch the only one? Alright. We're gonna... Let me double check that TikTok's working. Because again, yikes. Plans for Spider-Man 5, but... First, Tom Holland and Zendaya need to rest first. All right, today we got. It seems like. All right, today we got. Okay, it's working on everything except Twitch. So okay, I'm gonna stop streaming on Twitch and restream potentially, or I'll just stay on TikTok. It's fine. It'll be okay. Just don't know why it's messing up. All right. Well, let's see. Hopefully that did something. Gonna see if that fixed the issue. If not, it's fine. We're here for Twitch or for TikTok. Does not seem like it's working. So it must be an issue on my end somewhere, somehow. It's fine. We're gonna focus on TikTok now. Because I'm not on Twitch anymore. Twitch sucks. No, it'll be good. And that was a whole bunch of nothing that you guys got to watch, so I apologize. Again, thank you for staying on as long as you may have. You know, we're just... Oh, I did not mean to waste the ball like that. It's not even a shiny, but oh well. Yay! We caught a Nidorino, non-shiny. Helping stuff hopefully evolve. My dog's still sleeping. I should honestly just like release it. Did not react fast enough. I feel like I got something in my eye. Which is fine. Ooh, haha. You thought you could get me. I'm gonna eat my words because they're probably gonna get me. Again, is there anything that people would like to see? Like a shiny that you guys want me to hunt? Or should I do some Dynamax Adventures? I love doing Dynamax Adventures. I haven't gotten a shiny from Dynamax Adventures yet, so I'm definitely interested in that. There's Charmanders and Archon. I mean, I already had a Charmander, but I could hunt one if that's what everybody wants. You know? We're here for a good time. A great time. And this light is just bothering me. What the heck is that? I definitely was not the Archon. I don't know what it was that I was looking for. Yikes. Oh, okay, it's a Salandit. It looked like a Salandit, but it also looked red, so it made me think that maybe it was a shiny, which would have been cool. But it's so freaking hard to see sometimes with these. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, it was definitely not shiny. It was just the regular. Yikes. Nope, don't come after me. Oh, we could go fishing. Should be a little bit easier to see. Nice little swords, which I already have. Don't know what this is gonna be. Zorua. We could. We totally could. Welcome everybody that's joined. Again, I'm so bad. I'm so like hyper focused. I know that there's some streamers and creators that will like shout out everybody. I'm so bad at that. I also suck at names. Speaking's not my strong suit. Math is. But you know, just because I don't shout you out doesn't mean that I don't appreciate you stopping by. Like, again, it means a lot to see that people are interested in stuff. And maybe it's because I'm not streaming Palworld. I know, again, just one of those fun little things. But I'm also excited to do these because, you know, seeing stuff that's different. That's the main thing. Seeing some shinies that are different. I feel like maybe I should go to the Isle of Armor and see if we can get something there. Ooh, there's a dino. Yamask. That'd be pretty nutty. Is that a shine? Oh! That looks like a shiny Abra. I want to see if it is, but we got one shot with it, so it... No! We're gonna get it. I can't tell if it's shiny or not. It looks off, you know? It looks off. Shiny? Hey, it is a shiny! Let's go. That was a very dramatic pause there, and I was not a fan of it like lagging like that. But I'm glad we're able to have a chance at catching it. Boom. What should we name this? Yeah, we want to give it a nickname. This is going to be so cringe. I have a name. And I apologize in advance for this. I don't see people do this anymore, but let's call it a Dabra. You know, Dabra. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide in a corner again. I'm sorry for all of that. That was bad. So, let's move on. Let's act like I didn't just do that. That was pretty unfortunate. Oh, also something I'm gonna do because I would regret it if I didn't. I gotta make sure I save. We would have lost all those shinies. This game did also change up, like, because it has some different Pokemon, it did make it harder in some way. The main legendaries are different types as well. What the heck? Why are there two? Is it like an Ice Climbers type of situation where you gotta have both of them? Oh, crap. We're close to 100 viewers. That'd be pretty sick. And it looks like we're close to 101 followers. That's a pretty big milestone. I mean, I'm not. I guess I'm kind of here to sell myself, but like, this is not a shiny, but this is another new typing. I think it's Fairy Fire, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to just sell a laid back, chill, fun time, shiny hunting. Hopefully the music and the vibes are right. Ooh, yep, let's avoid you like the plague. I could be killing some of those Chanseys and stuff for like hella XP. Oh, okay, this would be a hard one, but I'm absolutely down to hunt it if we wanted to. I'm also realizing that there's, you know, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you stopping by to the live. We're just chilling. I'm trying to just shiny hunt and would like people to hopefully participate in naming and asking what we should hunt. Here, let's try. I was trying to figure out what was going on with one of my other streams because I've been streaming back and forth. Click the lock icon. Interesting. Don't want to hear that. The lock icon. Huh. Well, so I'm trying to get stuff going on everything again. I don't know if it will. But I've been having trouble with specifically Twitch. Twitch has not been kind to me today. I'm just trying to see if my audio gets fixed with that. I also got some packs I've been opening of Ascended. I just felt like on stream was more fun than not at all, but you know, we see how it goes. Says I'm live. Oh, hey. Audio's working again. Alright, we should be good now then. We're good on everything. So, it looks like we've got just Dom here. Well, thank you for staying, Dom. I appreciate it. Is there something that you'd like to have me hunt or you'd like us to do? I've gotten a few shinies today. I can actually show those. Potentially. So we did get this little Rookidee, which is nice. And I know it's hard to see sometimes. Ooh. As far as oh crap, every time I switch. As far as things that we've gotten today, we got this guy, Curlia. Let me adjust this for us. There we go. We got a Curlia. We got a Nidorina. We got that's nothing, but we got an Abra that I named Dabra, and I'm not gonna dab. It was cringe the first time I did it, and I don't think anybody saw it. So I'm not gonna do it again because that would be more cringe. But we're just trying to see stuff. So this Magikarp right here, it's not a shiny, but it is a Delta species-esque type of Pokemon. So I actually don't know what type it is. But that'd be cool to hunt, but I'm also like not sure how we're gonna hunt that. Like there's an okay, that's a Zigzagoon. Torchic would be fun. Oh, I love me a Torchic. But like I'm here for the vibes, the chilling. Try to get back on hopefully Twitch to see if that's gonna work itself out. Somebody a while back really wanted me to hunt a Dewpider. Shiny Acadia? What's Acadia? I'm not familiar with the Pokemon. Did it oh, Shiny Arceus. I don't think Arceus is in this game, unfortunately. Not that I know of, it wouldn't be in this game. I wish I could. I could do a shiny legendary hunt though. Cause yeah, so this music's intense. This game, I think it has all the Pokemon that has been available in Sword and Shield. I don't know if Arceus is part of this game, but every Pokemon that was in Sword and Shield, I will say, has like a new shiny, and that's the main thing that I'm looking for. I already beat this game a while back. I've just been, trying to chill and just hunt these things, but what we can do is I can do any legendary potentially. I don't think mythicals, but so right now, like my I guess pathways, I have a Suicune, Azelf, and an Uxie, or I can go for anything. I would hope that there's a chance that I can go for any legendary with that, even if it was in sword or shield. Um, but if you'd like to help me decide which legendary to hunt, I would greatly appreciate that. Um, and we can roll the dice with anything. I've got 3 right here. I'm happy to get rid of any of these. To be completely honest, I just want to try and get a special shiny legendary, which would be fantastic. Sorry, I keep on checking on my dog just to see what's up with him, and he's pretty sleepy, which I love. He needs to rest. He needs to sleep. Let me change my... I'm so bad with this. Edit, stream info. There we go. And I can also play other games too. One game that I really enjoy playing is Palworld. But, you know, I just kind of vibe. Ooh, I did not want to put the vertical thing there. Hello. There we go. You know, I'm just going to do anything's fine. Again, feel free to decide differently if you want me to. Okay. And it looks like you left. That's okay. We got anybody on Twitch? Twitch. Anybody on Twitch or YouTube? YouTube or Twitch? Hopefully YouTube comments work because I have trouble with that sometimes. Current viewers, we got nothing. On Twitch, you know how many we got? We got 1! I appreciate that 1 viewer. We're just chilling. We're chilling. Okay. We're saving this adventure that hopefully does not crash. Still got some Pokemon cards. Woo woo. Also, wow. A lot of likes. Don't need to worry about opening them for a booster bundle, honest to God. I think this game may have crashed and froze. All right. Yeah, we gotta exit this because it's frozen. Shoot. Come on. I feel like we're doing such a good job, too. There we go. All right. Resetting up Ryujinx because my god, it just crapped on us. It crapped so hard on us. I wish I could get thousands of people to watch my stuff, but I'm just not. I'm not fun. I'm not fun.
Segment, I choose you.
Come on, we're at 97 followers. Can we please get to 100? I would love, love, love to get to 100. Hello, Shiny Giratina, what's up? We're trying to get the emulator fixed because it kind of crashed right when I was about to start doing some Dynamax adventures, and it kind of sucked. But oh, it's somewhat working. Just takes some time. I'm trying. I can't tell if I do have any requests. I don't see your request. I can resend the link because again, I really don't know what's going on with it. Oh wait, there you are. There we go. I gotcha. We're golden. Sorry, I was trying to mess with the stream quite a bit because I don't know why the audio wasn't working. It should be working now. Hopefully. And if it's not, I don't know what to do. We're trying our best here. But I appreciate y'all just coming in and hanging out. Just vibing. And yeah, anytime I've got two monitors. My main monitor's right here, which is where I can see. But I have like chats off to my right, so I try to read those every once in a while. It's loading again, so a black screen is normal in this case. Honestly, I'm sure y'all don't want to see the chat on screen, so let me just hide that. Boom. That's probably gonna make it better. Yay. It's just loading. Alright, I'm gonna get a beverage because I'm thirsty. So I will be right back. And hopefully this is gonna be working when I get back. We will see. Hi, bud. Yeah, you're so cute. Did you just sneeze? Oh. Good stretch. Yes, the belly wubs. The belly wubs. Oh no, is it not working? Let me go to my stream and see if the audio is working. Hello? Why is it not working now? It was literally just working. What the hell, man? Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like it doesn't want to accept this microphone. But also nothing's coming through. Oh wait, there we go. Hey, it's working. Okay. Alright, I think it's good. I hope you can hear it. Because I'm definitely trying to. I accepted your friend request. Oh wow, that's really loud. I accepted your friend request and oh, requested again or accepted again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, you're in my Oh, okay. I checked it again. Why the heck is this not working? I have the screen up here and it's just it freaking crashed again. Wow. We may have to just play Palworld because I don't know. Don't know. Just my PC doesn't like me. Speaking about Pokopia, I do have Pokopia. I have played Pokopia. I like Pokopia. Just haven't been playing it recently. I know that just like updated and has like a bunch of new stuff, which is great, you know. I just have not messed with it yet. There we go. There's that. Let's see. Alright, hopefully this is working. Because I'm sick and tired of just watching this thing load. I know you guys can't watch it load because, you know, I don't have it where it's set up that way. But it's definitely bothering me that this doesn't want to work. Let's see. Gotta stream for a long time on TikTok if I want to get you know everything. Hey, Robert, are you you checking us out? Thanks for stopping by. hopefully gonna get this thing going because it's not. I'm waiting for the game to load, and it just crashed on me twice. So it's a big issue, and you know, not enjoying not being able to play the game. All right. Please don't crash again. It's probably going to crash. We got a nice little cherry float Coke. Ah, very tasty. This game's about to crash again. I can feel it. So, what might have to happen is I might just have to play Palworld, because I don't think that's going to crash. I was having fun just shiny hunting on this. And we're going to get there one day. Oh my gosh. This thing crashed again. One more time. One more time. Uno mas, as they say. My PC probably just can't handle the fact that I'm on, like, everything. It's like I can get somewhat there and then it just goes to crap. Okay, we got another error message. Yay. Hey, ladies. Limp Bizkit, guys. I'm probably dating myself. Listen to dad rock. Not everybody likes dad rock, but that's okay. Dad rock's fun. So, you know, it'd be like that. Please don't crash again. My dog's not going to be able to take it if it crashes one more time. And by my dog can't take it, I can't take it. I need it. I need it. shoot. I want to open up more cards, but like... Probably shouldn't. Booster bundles. Hey Aries, are you gonna eat your food? Are you gonna eat your food? You're just sleeping right now? Okay. I brought your bed down. His bed's too small for him, so he's definitely not gonna sleep in it. Let's talk about what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. I am gonna eat some chicken bacon ranch fries. Chicken bacon ranch fries are delicious. I don't know if everybody likes chicken bacon ranch fries, but hey, it's a nice easy meal. You know, you get some frozen fries, throw them in a pan. You bake those for a little bit or air fry them, whatever works best. You could probably do all of it in the air fryer, honestly. Ours is just too small. And we like just cook some chicken, throw on some ranch, some mozzarella, some Mexican mixed cheese. Ooh, it's so good. It's gonna crash again. It's gonna freaking crash again. Oh, God. We're gonna switch to Palworld. I just can't. It's not working. The shinies don't want to be caught. Yeah, there's just errors galore. Stupid. I don't know why it's not working. Genuinely pissing me off. Okay. Bye-bye. We're deleting all this crap. Close window. Might be just because I'm trying to stream to everywhere all at once. But we've got a backup plan. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what to do, where to go, or what's going to actually end up happening.
Someone mentioned something to me, something about being crazy. You got your...
But we are golden. We're going to start this game. Level 54. I've done nothing. Nothing. And let me get this going so that we can have... Hello? Nope, that's YouTube. That's TikTok. I'm trying to find a different window. There we go. And now we are playing just the best game ever. Okay, it might not be the best game ever, but it's really freaking good. Let's see, how much of everything do we have? We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Biggest things. I have like no armor, and I need to get some crazy armor. I also need to build the hyper glider because I just don't do anything. Plasteel? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. But the laser rifle, energy cartridge, all that could be fun. I need oil. Okay. So what I'm getting at here is I need to extract oil. instead of dicking around like I've been doing. How much hardwood do I have in here? 72. That's not great. It's not bad. Just hear some crazy stuff. Got some eggs working on hatching. Ooh, no, I want that gold. Give me that gold. Alright. I did not mean to sleep. That's always fun. Yeah, I know. I gotta do more with my base. I get distracted. There's just too much to do all the time. And I like doing things that are bad for me, to be completely honest. Like trying to go to really hard areas and do things. So, the best way to level up... That's a great question. Well, I, as you can see, am level whatever the heck, 54. I have done a lot of exploration more than anything. Like here, I can show you my map. So I have this area which has level 65, level 70 stuff, you know? And I kind of been watching stuff online of like ways to do that. There's the portal, and you take the portal to get to this island and stuff just to get better balls. But I probably didn't start doing that till I was like well into my like 40s, right? Now, I really only explored a fraction of this map. And maybe explored a little bit up here, tried to get some things, but mainly it was just crafting and fishing and stuff like that. I have not done an oil rig. I would hope it is. I really don't know. But I think it's just like just doing things is gonna help you level up, and how fast it helps you level up, I think just depends on everything. I really have no advice on leveling up because I think it's just happened naturally. Like I haven't, if anything, I've struggled to keep up with how many levels I've been getting. But that's because I feel like I've put a lot of effort into either just like dumb exploration where I've just been running around and like, again, just doing things. Hey, I mean, long live the Empire. It's not really stale. Like, I mean, if you think it's stale, that's your opinion, which is great for you. I'm not here to judge your opinion. I think that this game is still really fun and has a lot of life to it. Rivals is just a clone of Overwatch, to be completely honest, and I still like Rivals, but I just don't play that many. And if I'm gonna play, I'm gonna play on my PS5 instead of my PC. Like I have this on my PC, so you know, we're just vibing. That's all we're doing. Would you rather me switch back to trying to do black screen because I'm trying to get into my emulator for Pokemon, I could do that as well, you know? The good thing about, you know, social media and all this is you don't have to watch this if you don't care or if you don't like it. Like, that's the beauty of it. You're choosing to be into this chat and, you know, saying whatever you want, which is your right to, I guess, but it's just kind of silly, you know? I'm choosing to cry right now. I don't know if crying's what I'm doing. I think you're just choosing to, you know, disrupt the peace. Again, go watch somebody who's playing Rivals, man. I don't care. Like, if that's what you want to do. I just love how enthusiastic you are about joining somebody's chat and, you know, spreading the love. Spreading the love. You know, I don't know what empire you're choosing to long live, but it doesn't seem like it's a very good empire. I mean, I'm not really your bro, so I don't know why you need to keep calling me bro. But, you know, I appreciate it, you know. We're just, you know, messing around on this game. But yeah, so you want to see some Pokemon? I'll go back to trying to get that to work. But only if you promise to stay. Because it would be kind of annoying for me to switch games because one person came in here and said, "Oh, hey, you know, I'd like to see you play something else," and then leaves. But in a way, I kind of feel like that's your MO, dude. I feel like that's your thing. And I don't know you. I mean, you could be a very genuine guy. It's a very strange way to go about your life, I guess. I want to get back to a spot where I can teleport back to my base. And then, you know, I'll try again. But again, if you're going to leave, man, you'll be here. I appreciate it. You know, I didn't think you were going to be a real one, but I'm starting to think you're going to be a real one. However, I'm a little... I mean, this game is kind of like Pokemon, except, you know, has a little bit more to it. Are you gonna say I shouldn't play any I shouldn't play ROM hacks because, you know, that's bad, and, you know, Pokemon's gonna get mad? Because really that's all I want to play. Regular Pokemon's kind of stale. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's still fun. I mean, I definitely don't hate this game, and it brings new life to the genre in some way. I don't really care about champions. I've never been into the competitive side of any Pokemon, really. You know, I'm there for the shiny hunting, hence my name, Shiny Hunting God. But, you know, I have nothing against, you know, the competitive side and all that. I'm just, it's not how I choose to spend my time. And I think that's okay, you know? We just gotta do what makes us happy. And again, I respect the hell out of you for wanting to play other things than this. I mean, it's, again, like, there's so many games out there that I would be like, I don't really mess with, but other people will, which is fun. Alright, let's go back. I'm gonna see if I can get it to work, but my emulator's not working right now. So, and before you start going after me for emulation, the first thing I want to say about that is I own a Switch. One, I own a Switch 2. I own the games that I have on the emulator. So, um, it's really not stealing from a nice mega corporation like Nintendo. And again, I love Pokemon, so I have nothing against that side of things. Um, I was just doing something because my app wasn't working. So let's see. It took a little bit of break, and let's see what we can do. I don't. I mean, if I'm transferring to home, it would be from my actual Switch, but I'm not. Yeah, ROM hacks, fan games, like that's just more so for the fun of playing something that's more unique in some way or has a different creative aspect. Um, Whether it's story wise, map wise, like Pokemon, Fakemon wise. You know, I have not been hearing too much about Winds and Waves yet. I know it's probably going to be a game that I do want to get, but it needs to be better than what Scarlet and Violet was, because Scarlet and Violet just had a lot more issues than it probably should have. Like, I feel like Pokemon is just so far behind what I mean, I did play it a little bit on the Switch 2, but it's still a little bit. It was lackluster when it came out, and I thought the game was going to be like visually better than it was. I do think we're also at a point where, which I heard that there was going to be some voice acting, but I think they've since removed that. With like Winds and Waves, but I think we're at a point where they can do more for the fans. Like I think if you want the classic look, you stay with the classic look. You know, go back to how it was when it was released, or like Fire Red Leaf Green era type stuff. But I think as gamers, and especially as somebody who grew up with Pokemon and grew up like loving the genre and everything about it, it needs a little bit more to like sustain it. And I know they cater to probably more the younger audience in some cases. They've always been about being accessible to, I think, the public. But again, I want something that maybe looks and feels a little bit more crisp. If they took all the things that Palworld had, except for obviously the weapons and stuff, like, I think the game could be like a really fun experience. I'd love to shiny hunt in that. I mean, I don't care that much about story. I just want more. I want it to feel more like an RPG that's like current, I guess, is more so what I'm talking about. But again, do I think they're ever going to do that? No. I need to see more about Winds and Waves. I'm definitely probably going to get it just because I feel like I get every Pokemon game. But in terms of, like, I feel like a lot of the Pokemon recently have been kind of crap. And I would much rather the company decide to go out there and be like, obviously respecting, not infringing upon other people's creative liberties, but saying, hey, instead of trying to get people to that they already have to make new ideas and have that, why don't they go to the artist that made a specific thing and say, oh, this is really cool, we'd like to either buy your idea or hire you to create a design for us in some capacity. Because Scarlet and Violet Pokemon, most of them were not very pleasing. But that's more of an opinion that I don't know if everybody shares. I know the comp wise that the game is still alive and well, and I do like that they have, I guess, champions for that side of things. Um, but I also am not a huge fan of the new style of fighting that they had in Legends ZA. Like, if you, hey, this is working, nice. Let me see if I can get this thing going. That's not working. That's TikTok. That's Palworld. That's clearly not on anymore. There we go. Yeah, no, that's fair. It definitely, in my opinion, the game that I would fall immensely in love with would be a Pokemon game where it's not necessarily a fighting game. It's not necessarily you just like command the Pokemon. Like, turn-based is fine. It's been fine, but I want something a little bit different. And that's more just a personal thing. I'm sure there's people that just want it to stay turn-based. Again, gameplay gets a little stale at times, and that's just my own opinion. But I would love a game where you were obviously the trainer. You could go out and you can catch the Pokemon open world like it kind of has been. But I would much rather be able to kind of control the Pokemon that I have instead of trying to command them. Like, you get to play as the Pokemon with different movesets. Obviously, I know that's a lot of work, and kind of like Pokken, but not necessarily like just a fighting, like not exactly like a fighter Mortal Kombat-esque type thing. Like, I think it would be fine if it was more like, I don't know what a good like analogy would be with like what I'm talking about. Like, I almost think of, which I haven't played a lot of, but like kind of how Genshin Impact is, where you can choose the character that you play and switch between them, and it's like open world RPG style, but you're not like locked into a fight, unless maybe you wanted to add a style of when you're in the battles, it turns into more of that like Pokken style for like trainer battles. But like, just if you're out in the world, you can just kind of control the Pokemon and do whatever you need to do, you know. I just think that would be a very fun game to play, and I would be happy to play that. I do think that with a lot of these things, and I have other examples than just Pokemon, but like, if you're talking about like games in general, I feel like when you let the community have some say, or like when the community can make things like they're making fan games, they're making just ROM hacks, or they're doing stuff like, or I guess the other example would be like Call of Duty. Call of Duty Zombies is one of my other favorite all-time experiences, but current Call of Duty Zombies is not the same. It's not as fun. It's lazy, or just doesn't have the same like atmosphere and vibe, which does kind of pull you out of the game itself. And yeah, no, that's perfectly agreed, because they're just usually on a smaller scale too, or because there's so many that come out, it's like you can just kind of like, there's not the same type of waiting, or like a lot of companies, they wait months to then release a DLC or whatever to bring people back in, which don't get me wrong, I get that. So, but what I'm saying is more so when you let the community implement things that they really enjoy and they really like. Again, the other example being custom zombies, you get some really, really fun and unique experiences. And oftentimes, it's just better than what. I mean, there's some poopers out there too, but it gets really unique ideas and really well done things. Like some of the custom maps that have come out for zombies have been incredible. Either they've done remasters of beloved maps or maybe not so beloved maps and they make them better, or they've just created a whole new unique experience that oftentimes has every element that a zombies fan would love. But I get it. It's a different entity and things do kind of come and go. We live in a world where I think we just expect things to be like we want something new all the time. And there is sometimes beauty in, I would say, just having so much that's consistent, since so much is always changing. But games can also live or die by changing too much or changing too little. And I'm not saying Pokemon will ever die. Like, I think it's cemented as, you know, something that's going to be here for you know, the future. But it's also like, I want to see some ingenuity with what they're doing. And graphics wise, I feel like we could have a much more detailed game than we have been getting, and I think they've been making small steps to get there. And I do respect the fact that they're not just taking away something that people really love, which is why they created Champions. But also, and I could be completely wrong with this, but a lot of things, especially apps like that, or you know, live service games, they're just meant to be money grabs in a lot of cases. And there's either like a FOMO of missing stuff out, or you have to spend a lot of time that when you get older, like I'm not overly old, but I'm, you know, slowly approaching 30. I just don't have the same time. Like, I have a house now, we have a puppy, I'm gonna be, you know, working my 2 jobs that I work throughout the year. It gets to be a lot. Yeah, and I do understand that side of things, which I feel like Nintendo could make a system that could perform better. I mean, not to like put this out there, which the Switch 2 is fantastic. I love it in everything that I hated about the Switch 1, I feel like improved on the Switch 2. And honestly, I love the Switch 2. But you have things like the Steam Deck that I feel like obviously don't offer like the same games, because Nintendo kind of locks those around just their systems, which is perfectly fine. I don't mind that, because they do have a lot of good IPs, but there's a lot more access that the Steam Deck has, and it might perform a little bit better. Now, I think most you can spend is $5 in change. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely unique. If I was more into, I think if I was more into the competitive side of like the battles and stuff, I think my opinion would probably change quite a bit. on everything with champions and stuff. And again, I really don't like the battling aspect in Legends ZA. I think what I was hoping it was going to be was not anywhere close to what it should have been. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll be honest. When I got my Switch, first off, I probably could have played it more on the go than I did, but I really didn't like. And I think part of that's because the quality has gone down, like just goes down immensely when you're playing handheld versus docked. So like playing games like that, it just doesn't work. And yeah, no, ZA compared to, I'm not going to say every Pokemon game, but I think like for what we had with Arceus, um ZA just it really just kind of diminished what progress they made with that. And it was a little disappointing to say the least. I'm not saying Arceus was like the perfect game either, but it visually looked better. It had more elements to it that were fun. I feel like things just get a little bit too like you expect what you're getting, whereas like with Scarlet and Violet, you could be going out there and it feels like the Pokemon aren't always spawning in the same spots, you know? Yes. Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm hoping it's going to be. I'm hoping it's what everybody expected Scarlet and Violet to be, which I'm not dissing Scarlet and Violet. I again, besides some of the other visual stuff that kind of felt clunky or not as pleasing, I really did like Scarlet and Violet. I also just didn't like the new style of Pokemon. I do think that I can't even say that. I don't know if I actually like the like new starters completely for this next one, compared to the last one, but like yeah, I think my disappointment with the Paradox, I think I did play a little bit on the Switch because I was doing like a challenge which I never made a video for because school year stuff gets. I'm a teacher, so, and I was teaching an hour plus away. It's a long story, but it's hard to do things when you've got constantly, pulled in different directions and other obligations and things. But yeah, it did feel crisp. It felt amazing. The spawns, like I felt like I could see through the water and like actually see the Pokemon. So like, yes, on the Switch 2, it's kind of how the game should have been on the Switch 1 when it first released, but it is what it is. Paradox Pokemon concept's interesting, but a lot of the designs were ugly. I think most of the futuristic designs looked better, but, and again, this is coming from a shiny hunter side of things, the shiny sucked. Every shiny looked the same. It just was the freaking chrome crap. And again, I like things that are different, which is why I'm playing, this ROM hack, because it has different shinies. I play Pokemon Go. I've shiny hunted on loads of the Pokemon games, especially like the more current ones. Um, but I like seeing things that are different, unique. And I think that's what, like, I get excited with the new Pokemon for each gen just because it's a chance to see what the new shinies are compared to seeing the same old. But I'm gonna be okay with this. I don't know what we're gonna get, but again, ooh, favorite shiny. That's a tough one. I suck when it comes to like my favorite anything because I feel like I'm just so impartial. Like I like a lot and I'm impartial to a lot that it makes it difficult. But you know, that's a great question. I really like shinies that change quite a bit. Xerneas is cool. Um, my all-time favorite shiny. Ooh, I think part of it, like, there's a world in which I could say, like, well, the Pokemon has to be really cool for it to be, like, my favorite shiny, or it just needs to be, like, a really cool looking shiny. Um, oh, that's so difficult. And I don't even know. Like, I I don't know if it's my favorite. I really like Dialga's shiny, just because the teal and the blue, like, it just works so nicely. Um, but I don't know. And sorry, Tabis compensations. I'm playing on a ROM hack. Well, first off, I'm playing on an emulator. I have it modded to go faster. Um, and also to see the shinies in the overworld, which I don't know how it works with Dynamax Adventures, but you know, just trying that. Um, like Rayquaza is a really clean shiny, but again, those are like favorite Pokemons too, like fan favorite Pokemon. I don't know. It's so hard to say. Ooh, like I might have to just like look through all Pokemon art because there's just some like really good ones. There's also a lot of stinkers. Like Gengar is like an all-time Pokemon, but the shiny is so bad. It until you Mega Evolve it, you know. But the shiny is just so bad. Um, yeah. Oh, speaking of shinies, I just got a shiny Litleo, which is kind of funny. Um, Took me a while to get my first shiny Litleo, and now I just get them all the time. We're not gonna beat this, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. Ah, can't tell. I don't think any of these are shiny. Yeah. I just gotta double check these because you never know. Also, congratulations, Long Live the Empire, on being #1 for the stream. Was not expecting that when you first joined. But hey, I appreciate you. And somehow you saying, hey, switch games kind of made it work. So, you know, I won't doubt you next time. As far as like other games, let's get rid of Azelf. Do we want to go for the Xerneas again, or do we want to do something different? Because like I'm fine for whatever. Suicune, Xerneas, Uxie, or anything. Think maybe we will do. I think we'll do anything. I mean, all of these shinies are completely different, but you know, we just want something fun. Oh, shoot. I think this is gonna freeze again. We might be cooked. Ah, crap. My dog's just chilling behind us. So sleepy. I think this game is gonna crash. Well, let's go.
Alright, today we got
I don't know what's going on, but this game is definitely not going anywhere. This happened last time too, so a little disappointed in this, but oh well. I might quit and try again. That's just how it is. It's a hard life. Music's fun though. I enjoy it. I honestly don't know if TikTok can hear the music. No, okay, it looks like it can. Oh yeah, it looks like the game. Well, crap. I don't know, what other games do you guys like to play? Or watch, or just kind of do? Tiny comments, thank you. Well, crapola. Anybody want to play? Shit's not working. Crap. Nothing wants to load. We are not having a great time with this trying to load. I might have something that might help. It's just weird, you know? Sometimes you get more on Twitch than TikTok, or and YouTube's probably not doing much of anything, to be completely honest. Aw, you itching yourself, bud? Ah, I love my dog. Primary monitor, come on, start this crap. You rolled over? I really don't know. I probably just need to update it. But shouldn't change anything. Hi, buddy. You eating some food? Make sure you eat your food, bud. He hasn't been eating a lot. He should be, but I think he's getting a little picky with his food. Which, don't we all get picky with our food at some point? I do have a Let's Go Eevee ROM hack as well. Aries, what's going on? I think he's starting to eat his food. Well, could open up some cards. I have 4. I was gonna save them, but I might as well open up one just so that we can, I don't know, do something fun. Alright. Now, I've not pulled a God Pack before. And I don't expect I ever will, because that's just how this has been. However, it's holographic and no God Pack. Oh well. My pack opening skills are not there yet. At least this way. I'm used to opening them up looking at a camera. Let's see, can we get anything? Oh, hey, we got something. Ooh, a Badoo. That's very cute. Okay. So we got a Badoo, and that's it. But hey, I will take that. That is a nice looking card. Hell yeah. And that helped us kind of get this to work. Hopefully. Didn't you go outside, bud? Hopefully it doesn't crash. I'm gonna let this guy out, but I'll be right back. Come on, bud. Let's go. Did it crash? Ah, yes, it did. Alright, this crap. No followers.